Ever been on a train, trying to relax, and someone's phone conversation feels like it's happening right inside your head? We've all been there. It feels like a universal rule to keep your voice down on public transport. But have you ever wondered why it wasn't always this way? Let us take a journey back in time to find out how quiet commutes became the gold standard of good manners. Back in the 19th century, the world was a much louder place. The first forms of public transport, like horse-drawn omnibuses and early steam trains, were clunky, noisy, and chaotic. The screech of metal wheels on tracks, the clatter of horse hooves, the constant shouting of conductors. You had to yell just to be heard by the person next to you. In this environment, the idea of a quiet ride was a luxury no one even thought to ask for. It was a symphony of industrial noise, and passengers were just a small part of the chorus. Things started to shift as technology advanced in the early 20th century. Electric trams and more sophisticated trains became quieter. As the mechanical roar faded, a new sound emerged, the human voice. Suddenly, people's private conversations weren't drowned out anymore. They were broadcast for everyone in the carriage to hear. This is where the first seeds of our modern etiquette were sown. Newspapers and etiquette guides of the era began to publish articles gently reminding passengers that their personal business was on public entertainment. It was the beginning of a new social awareness, the idea that a shared space requires shared respect. The real game changer, however, arrived after World War II. The post-war economic boom led to a massive expansion of public transport systems. More people from all walks of life were commuting together. This created a melting pot of social classes and backgrounds, all sharing a confined space. To maintain order and a sense of civility, unwritten rules became more important than ever. Keeping to yourself and maintaining a low volume became a simple, effective way to show respect for your fellow passengers, regardless of who they were. It was a silent agreement to create a peaceful bubble in the midst of a bustling city. Then came the personal technology revolution. First, the Walkman in the 80s encouraged people to retreat into their own personal soundscapes. Headphones became a clear signal. I'm in my own world. Please don't disturb me. This trend only intensified with the arrival of the mobile phone. Early cell phones were clunky and often required you to speak loudly. This led to a public backlash against what was humorously called cell yell. Transport companies started putting up signs, and social pressure mounted. It became a major social faux pas to have a loud, extended phone call on a bus or train. Today, in our hyper-connected world, this etiquette is more relevant than ever. With smartphones, video calls, and endless content at our fingertips, the potential for noise is constant. But the social contract holds firm. Keeping our voices low, using headphones, and being mindful of our sonic footprint is no longer just good manners. It's a fundamental part of creating a livable, considerate urban society. It's a small act of kindness that makes a huge difference in our daily lives. So, the next time you plug in your headphones or lower your voice on the train, remember you re part of a long tradition of mutual respect that's been evolving for over a century. You're helping to make our shared journey just a little more pleasant for everyone. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the little things that shape our world. See you in the next video.